Sonny Donnelly, IFL TV in association with MTK Global. I'm at York Hall today for the Haymaker show, and with me, no introduction needed, Mr. Joe Fournier. How are you?
How are you, buddy? Yeah, good to be here.
Smooth as usual.
You know, keeping it crispy.
How you been?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good. Good to be back in London. Been back a while now. Just enjoying it, training hard, running my businesses. Things going well. Opening my new club in a couple of weeks.
I'll be on the guest list every week.
Maybe. Depends how many views I get on this.
Bribery, I like it. When you're not jet setting, obviously you're training and working hard. I mean, you're balancing business and boxing pretty well. The title you won the other day, remind me.
WBA international belt. Yeah, so ranked number 11 in the world now, WBA, which is big. And yeah, you know, Jean-Pascal retired, so technically it's number 10, so that's good. Defending the belt in April out in the States, and then fighting back in the UK in June.
Ooh, exciting
so yeah, excited about it, and looking forward to fighting back on UK soil.
If there's space on that jet, I'm more than happy to come and interview you after that fight in America.
Mate, no stress. We take the jet straight to Saint Tropez after.
If I got to. But yeah, no, there's a bit of not uproar, but people weren't happy when I don't know if it's
haters are gonna hate.
Haters are gonna hate. We had this conversation over WhatsApp. We did say that haters are gonna hate. I mean, but
haters are hating.
Some people weren't happy that you got this ranking, that you got this belt. But at the end of the day, it's happened. People need to get over it. How come do you think there was so much uproar about it?
You know what it is? Like, I appreciate the boxing world, and like the people that meet me, like one-on-one, you know, understand my story, understand, you know, how I got here, and they know my challenge is against myself. It's not against no one else. Obviously, when you do anything, you wanna get accolades. You want to get a belt, whatever belt it was. I always said I didn't care if I got the WBC Mediterranean belt. I've been happy with that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just happened to me. That was a belt on offer. I had 10 days notice, and by winning it, it ranks you, you know, in the top 15. They ranked me at 11. You know, only because I won the belt. You know.
What can you do? What
can I do? And it was a tough fight. 8 rounds. Never been that far before. He's a great record, the guy, 22-6 or something, Will Mejia. He had the belt before, so it's not like some random guy, you know. And I'm the one that had 10 days notice, so I had to drop 18 pounds quickly. And because I walk around pretty big for a light heavyweight. And yeah, I mean, I had all the odds against me, to be honest. I dropped him in the 8th round, that was it. What
do you think you've got to do for people to actually say, all right, fair enough?
You know what it is? I think I have to fight in England more, so I understand that, and I respect, you know, the boxing world and the boxing fans. I do have to fight more in the UK, but you know, I'm not like a big draw, so I can't just pick and choose where I fight. I just get a call, I fight wherever someone wants me to fight. So that's the one. And also, David Hay is my manager, and he tells me, I called him, I said, look, this offer's this offer's on the table. He goes, well, it really bumps you up the rankings, you're not getting any younger, take the fight. But I don't choose my opponents, I don't choose when I fight, who I fight. I've already signed the June fight. Dave, I don't even know who my opponent is, but Dave is deciding.
It's me.
It's you. I don't know, you're looking kind of tough today. So what I have to do really is just fight more in the UK, fight bigger names. But if you actually look at it, anyone with my record isn't really fighting the people I'm fighting. And you know, people that high up, I've actually fought some good guys. My 3rd fight for a 14-6 guy at the O2 Arena. I don't know many people fighting winning record fights in their 2nd, 3rd fight. So that's the plan.
Like you said, haters are going to hate.
Haters are going to hate.
But away from that, I mean, what's been happening?
Not much, so looking at a new hotel in London, nightclub opening, training very hard, trying to get another belt this year, so we're going to up the ante, and we're fighting in the UK, so all is looking positive.
I mean, if you do get that fight in June, I mean, is that likely to be in London?
Yes, in London. It's in London. That's what I know. I don't know the venue. It might be York Hall again, which I've fought before, so I love fighting here. Great atmosphere, and or it could be some maybe O2 something.
It might be in your hotel.
Might be in my hotel. That's a different kind of fight.
But yeah, I mean, obviously tonight you come to support Joyce.
Yeah.
How's you been looking? I know you've been in the gym with him a little bit.
Yeah, so we have the same coach, Ismail Salas. So Joe's a killer, man. He's gonna batter Derek Chisora if Derek Chisora takes that fight. That's a retirement fight for Derek Chisora, I'm telling you. I was in the States with him in California doing some training last year before the Linares fight. He knocked out every sparring partner except one. Everyone. Like, good night, 18-0, 20-0 guys. One that fought for a world title, put him down in the 2nd round, didn't get back up. So
But no names.
No names. I'm respecting sparring, so no names. But just there's just some big potential in that boy, and he trains like a beast. He does 12 rounds like it's for fun out of camp, and yeah, and he's a good friend of mine. I've got a lot of respect for him, and he's achieved some great things as an amateur, and I can't wait to support him. Joyce, yep.
Got a t-shirt on?
Yeah, got a t-shirt on. The juggernaut, he is like a juggernaut.
Yeah.
You punch him in the face, nothing happens, and he punches his face, puts you to sleep. It's a good compliment.
We've seen that Joyce has got t-shirts with his name on, but you've upped the ante with things you can get your name on. Let's have a little look at that one.
Sheesh.
Hang on, let's have a
little Team Fournier Rolex. Jeez. The lovely guys at Rolex, just, you know, recognising the qualities that are needed for a pro boxer.
I think my second name is too long to fit on the face. That's the excuse I'm going to use anyway. Why have you got one? Ah, no, name's too long.
If I ever win the world title, I'll get you one.
Shake on that right now.
Shake, done.
Well, fuck, come on.
Yeah.
Right, but listen, Joe, thank you for your time. Before I go, what fights do you want? Names, give me names.
So a guy called Felix Valera, he fought against Bivol and lost. He had the WBA interim world title. He's only lost to Sullivan Barrera and Bivol, so it should be a good name on my CV. Beat everyone else. Had some big wins, so I'd love to fight. I'd love to fight him. He's a couple of steps ahead of me in the WBA rankings. He's tough, but he's a fight I like. I don't really like the whole domestic dust-up thing. I'll leave that to like Frank Buglioni, Anthony Yard, and all those guys to, you know, figure out. And then there's the lesser guys like Miles Shinkwin and all those guys that keep calling me out. It's so relevant. Like, why go backwards? It's like, you know, it's like dating a supermodel, Victoria's Secret, and going for like a chubby school teacher. Like, it makes no sense.
Some people like chubby teacher.
It's five steps backwards. 5 steps backwards. So that's with regards to those smaller sort of British fights. The bigger ones, Yard, Buglioni, they're on their own path. They're finding their own sort of titles, and there's I don't think any of those are going to happen anytime soon. If I could pick a fight with a British fighter, who would it be? I don't know. I'd like, you know, my dream is to fight in Vegas. So I don't know.
You could make that happen. You're the man for that, man. You could
that's why people go, you're stupid, calling that Badu Jack, he'll smash you up, blah 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 blah. I sparred with the girl, and you know he's very good. The girl, world class fighter. I like him a lot. So if I could be in the ring with him, why can't I be in the ring? That's the point. Win or lose, I fought in Vegas. How many people that 4 years ago were you know, unlicensed boxer?
Wait till next year. I'm 21 for that one. Otherwise, it ain't gonna be as fun.
Right, you're in. I'll sneak you in. Yeah. So yeah, no British fights. I like Frank. I'd like to see Anthony fight. You know, a higher caliber of opponent. So Frank could be an amazing. I'd be ringside. I'd buy a ticket for that. I think it'd be a great spectacle of boxing. And I think the level light heavyweight division is amazing in England. And I feel lucky and proud to be a part of it. So yeah, let's see. But no British fighters for me. I think I'm gonna go stay with the WBA rankings and try and go up those, because that's the quickest way to get to a big title for me.
All right, well listen. Like I said, thanks for the interview. Let's see what happens next.
Thanks,
Joe Fournier, I'll catch you soon. Best of luck with the hotel, best of luck with everything else. Go on.
Joe Fournier Club, check out my Instagram, training and everything else I'm doing. Peace.
Top man.